everyone, welcome to the Charities Digital Summit. It's fantastic to have you sign up to this 14-day summit where we're going to be giving you bite-sized content every day on on-demand videos. So make sure you carve out the time in your diary to listen to that 15-minute video to get some inspiration, top tips and insight in how to create and manage your own digital strategy for your organisation. On this introduction session, I'm also going to be sharing the 6 pillars to success. And it's going to be a sense check. It's a great model that I think is a brilliant sort of risk assessment, if you like, to think, well, have I done this, this and this? And that's going to make sure that my project is a success. So I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. But before we get on to that, I just want to do a few things to recommend for this project. So one is get into the right psyche. It's free content, but we want you to make the most of it. So as I say, carve out that time in your diary. Book in a free digital strategy session with one of our team. If you want to ask them those burning questions you have, then do that. You can also join our Charities Going Digital Facebook group, so you can ask any questions that come up for you on that video. You can share thoughts, experiences with others in the group. We've had over 150 sign up to the summit already, and we've still got 6 days to go before it actually officially launches. So loads of people who are in a similar space to yourselves, all learning, all at different stages of the journey, because I know from some of the people signing up, you're already partway through that journey. So, do share with us what's going on for you, and we can help you throughout this. And my passion for doing this summit is really that I was in this space over 10 years ago. I was running a non-profit that helped young people into employment and starting up businesses. And it was only through the benefit of a few people sitting down with me and showing and telling me what a CRM solution could deliver for my organisation that my life changed. And hence now I'm here teaching other people how to do it too. So it's really worth, we like to give back. We're a non-profit ourselves. We like to share thought leadership, share best practice, train people, and give you the tools that help you to be successful. But sometimes you don't know what you don't know. So these 15 minutes will help just trigger thoughts around, do I know enough about this or not? Is this something that I need to get help with? Is it something that I need to talk to the team about? It would just give you that appetite to sort of find out more perhaps on some of these areas and make sure that you're aware of everything that you need to think about. So this tool that I'm going to share with you now, I'm just going to share my screen, will give you a really good sense check list of have I considered all of these things. So let me just get it up on the screen as a PowerPoint. So hopefully that is sharing now. And so I'm going to give you the 6 considerations for success. So what does that mean? Now, I trained up as a coach back in 2006, and my first non-profit was a coaching business. But what I find is a lot of the coaching tools and techniques that I learned all those years ago, I still very much apply on digital projects, because digital projects isn't just about putting in technology. It is about communicating and supporting people through change. And it's why at Economic Change we place such a good amount of attention on change management, communication, supporting people through change in order to be successful. So this is one NLP coaching tool that is really applicable to any sort of digital transformation project. It's called the logical levels. Now, you may have seen this in different ways. It's a great tool that you can apply to an organisation, a project, or even yourself in different sort of contexts. And what it does is get you to look at a specific situation from 6 different angles, and to really help you think through, where does the problem lie? Have I done X, Y, Z? Where are my challenges here? So it helps you reflect on a situation and pinpoint where problems may exist, and so you can tackle them. So it's a really good way of mitigating risk and thinking through, as I say, your project from different perspectives. And this will set the tone for the rest of the summit, because the speakers that we've got on board will help you reflect on all these areas in more detail. And I think this is a really rounded, holistic model to kind of just, as I say, sense check if you're on track or not. So let's start with environment. So with the environment, you want to think about setting up the right IT infrastructure to support your team. And that could be anything from providing the right type of devices that they might access systems on. So do they need mobiles or tablets or offline access? And have those devices been set up with ready-made access to the system they need to use in an intuitive way? It might also mean, like, where are they located? Are they out on site? Are they working virtually? Are they working geographically in different countries? And again, do you need to set up the systems to kind of meet their needs in different languages and different currencies? So there's a lot to think about the environment and making sure that they can access the technology in the way that is going to suit them. The next layer is about behavior. And when we're talking about behavior, it is about customizing the CRM or technology solution to align and optimize their processes. What you don't want to do is give them an out-of-the-box solution that they have to square peg their process into, which doesn't resonate with them. That's normally a recipe for failure. What is going to be a recipe for success is if you've mapped out their processes, discussed with them how you can optimize their processes using technology that will make them happy, and that you have designed a system to make their life better and allow them to perform in their role better. So you want to optimize their behavior, not stamp it out. The third is around capabilities. First, you want to empower users with the knowledge about what technology can do. Are they aware of what the CRM can do for them? So they know what to ask for. So doing demos, doing show and tell, sharing case studies, like let them know what's possible so they then know what to ask for. And once they've got a solution in place, make sure that they have the training and skills to really use it, and make sure that's delivered in a learning style that suits them. So you really want to make sure that the people have the skills and the capabilities to embed the technology and they're confident in using it. The next is around values and beliefs. So when you go through a business analysis exercise, which we'll be doing on Monday with you, you want to elicit the values, the value of the system to the organisation, to the teams, to the individuals. Like, how is this going to help them achieve success in their project? What will they believe about the system? You want them invested in this success because it's going to help them achieve the organisational goals, achieve the team goals, achieve the individual goals. Because if they don't believe in it, it's not likely they're going to use it. It's going to result in low adoption. So you really want to align with their values and beliefs and identify anybody that's not bought into it. You know, why is it not aligning with them? Can you overcome that or not? And then building on that, the next layer is this sense of identity. Executive managers should be saying that this system, particularly the CRM, will be the heart of the organisation and will power the organisation and power the team to perform in their job roles and give them a better quality of life overall, because we know that sometimes the CRM system is about improving employee well-being because you want to reduce administration or stress or inefficiencies. So you want to make the CRM the heart of the organisation and that everything pumps through it, the data, the intelligence, and people need to see that. And I say they need to believe in it, they need to understand it, it needs to align with their processes. So it really does build on everything else we've talked about. And if some people don't like the name of the system, you know, whether it's Salesforce or Microsoft or whatever the system is that you're going to be using, you can rename it. Some of our clients have renamed it like Storm or Doris, and they're acronyms actually for what the organisation does. But you can rename it if that feels like it gives it a stronger identity. But it's about everybody understanding how important it is, and the executive management team sort of setting that precedent also. And that takes me to the final thing around purpose. And again, I feel the emphasis on executive management here is about communicating that this whole journey that you're going on with a digital strategy and implementation is about digital transformation. It is about achieving a greater impact. Because ultimately, if you're putting in all of this infrastructure, you want better outcomes for your clients. You want to achieve and scale to help more people. Like, that's what certain measures of success will be. It will be about achieving a greater mission that you're doing already. Everything that you invest in technology should be about a return on investment that is going to help your non-profit have a bigger transformation, not as an organisation, and how it helps people as well as its team and supporting them. So it's about a higher purpose. It's about achieving that bigger goal, and it's about being a front leader, because there's still not as many charities doing this yet. There is still a curve that people are going on, and particularly with COVID this year, It has accelerated this cycle of success. But the key thing is to learn from people who've done it all well. It's great to have you on this summit that you're learning about it too, because if you put all of the infrastructure in place to support you, then it's more likely that you're going to achieve that success. So as you're working through your project, do that sense check. Say yes or no to each of these areas. Do I believe we have the right infrastructure in place? Do I believe that we've customized the CRM to help people and their behaviors? Do I believe that people understand what the product can do and that we've trained and given them skills to embed it? Do I believe that everybody understands the value and purpose of the CRM system to the organization themselves and their teams? Are they really bought into it? Do they see it at the center of our universe from now on, that everybody's going to use, and it's going to be, if it's not in the system, it doesn't exist, sort of mantra? And do they see that this is going to help transform our organisation to achieve our objectives that we set out in our 3-year plan? That we're going to be part of this digital transformation journey where we're going to be innovative and customer centric, and we're going to be able to achieve things that we've never done before. So that's the vision that you want to be creating for your digital project going forward. This is the things that you need to be ticking off. Have we done X, Y, Z? And if you do all of those things, then you're going to hopefully have a successful project. It will certainly help you mitigate risk if you have this as your sense check. So I'm hoping this has set a really great tone for the introduction of the summit, and I look forward to meeting you on day 1, where I'm delivering the first session and video on an introduction to business analysis. So I look forward to seeing you then. Take care. Bye.